Ever wondered about the history and architectural beauty of Lalbagh Fort? Nestled in the heart of Old Dhaka, Bangladesh, lies a testament to the grandeur of the Mughal era, the Lalbagh Fort. This historic fort complex, also known as Fort Aurangabad, whispers tales of the past amidst the hustle and bustle of the modern city. Constructed in the 17th century by Prince Muhammad Azam, the son of the mighty Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, this fort stands as a symbol of Mughal architectural prowess. Its imposing structures and intricate designs transport visitors back in time, immersing them in the rich history and culture of the Mughal era. Yet the fort's history is not just about grandeur and opulence, it's a tapestry woven with stories of love, loss, and longing. However, the intriguing story of Lalbagh Fort doesn't end with its construction. Stay tuned to discover the captivating tale of this architectural marvel. Despite its grand design, Lalbagh Fort remained incomplete. This historic fort, despite its architectural brilliance and strategic location, was never fully realized. The reasons behind its unfinished state are as intriguing as they are poignant. In the 17th century, Prince Muhammad Azam, son of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, started the construction of Lalbagh Fort. However, the prince was called back to the capital before he could complete his ambitious project. This left the fort in an unfinished state, a state it has retained for centuries. But there's another, more personal reason why the fort was never completed. Prince Muhammad Azam's favorite daughter, Pari Bibi, passed away during the construction of the fort. This tragic event deeply affected the prince. He was so heartbroken that he couldn't bear to continue the project that was so closely associated with his beloved daughter. As a result, the fort remained incomplete, eternally frozen in the moment of Pari Bibi's untimely demise. However, Pari Bibi's memory didn't fade with time, quite the contrary, her father made sure of that. Inside the fort complex, he commissioned a mausoleum in her honor. This mausoleum stands as a testament to the love of a father for his daughter. It is a poignant reminder of a life cut short and of the fort's incomplete history. The mausoleum of Pari Bibi is an architectural marvel in its own right. It is adorned with intricate stone and marble carvings, reflecting the artistic excellence of the Mughal period. Despite the fort's incomplete state, the mausoleum was fully realized, standing as a tribute to Pari Bibi's memory. So while the fort's unfinished state might suggest a tale of architectural disappointment, it is in fact a story of love and loss, a story frozen in stone and time. It's a story that adds to the intrigue and charm of Lalbagh Fort, making it a must-visit site for history enthusiasts and travelers alike. Pari Bibi's memory lives on in the fort, with a mausoleum dedicated to her. Despite the passage of time, her story continues to resonate within the unfinished walls of Lalbagh Fort. Lalbagh Fort is not just a historical site, it's an architectural marvel. This fort complex stands as a testament to the confluence of Mughal and Bengali architectural styles, each structure within it narrating a story of its own. The Diwan-i-Am, or the Hall of Audience, is one such example. It was here where the emperor would sit on a raised platform, holding court and addressing public audiences. The hall is a canvas of intricate carvings and designs, each etching a testament to the skilled artisans of the time. This was not merely a place for governance, but also a stage for grandeur and spectacle. Beyond the public eye, within the more private confines of the fort, lies the Diwan-i-Khas. The Hall of Private Audience, as it is known, was where the emperor would meet important dignitaries and discuss state matters. Adorned with beautiful marble decorations and a grand marble throne, the Diwan-i-Khas is a stunning example of Mughal luxury and refinement. Then there's the Shahi Hammam, or the royal bath, a significant part of the fort complex. It comprises separate bathing chambers for the emperor and his guests, showcasing the Mughal emphasis on hygiene and luxury. The hammam is a reflection of the opulence that defined royal life during the Mughal era. The mausoleum of Pari Bibi, the beloved daughter of Prince Muhammad Azam, adds a touch of solemnity to the fort. The mausoleum, located within the fort complex, is a significant historical and architectural attraction. It encapsulates the love of a father and the tragedy of a life cut short, all within its grand and imposing structure. Each of these structures, from the grand halls to the solemn mausoleum, is a marvel in its own right. They stand as silent spectators to the passage of time, each one a page in the grand tale of Lalbagh Fort. The fort structures give us a glimpse into the opulent lifestyle of the Mughal royalty. They remind us of a time when architecture was not just about building, but about crafting stories in stone. The fort was once surrounded by extensive gardens and water bodies. Imagine the sight, Lalbagh Fort, nestled amidst sprawling greenery, with water bodies reflecting the grandeur of the Mughal architecture. These gardens added an extra layer of appeal to the fort, enhancing its beauty and allure. Originally, the gardens were designed in the charbagh style, a Persian garden layout that's a hallmark of Mughal horticulture. These gardens were not just for aesthetics, they were also a symbol of paradise on earth, a common theme in Islamic art and literature. However, time has not been kind to these gardens. While some parts have been lost to the ravages of time, significant efforts have been made to restore and maintain the remaining sections. Conservationists and historians have worked tirelessly to bring back the fort's original charm, ensuring that the gardens continue to bloom, enhancing the fort's regal splendor. Today, the fort stands as a testament to Mughal grandeur, surrounded by the remnants of its once lush gardens. Within the walls of Lalbagh Fort lies a treasure trove of historical artifacts. A silent custodian of time, the museum within the fort is a gateway to another era. It's here where the vibrant past of the Mughal Empire and the rich history of Bangladesh converge, narrating a story that transcends time. As you step into the museum, you're greeted by a collection of artifacts that shine a light on the life and times of the Mughals. From beautifully crafted weapons that once echoed the power of Mughal warriors, to delicate pottery that whispers tales of a bygone era, each exhibit carries a piece of history within. The museum also houses an array of stunningly preserved historical items that provide glimpses into the daily life of the era. These everyday objects, though seemingly mundane, play a crucial role in painting a vivid picture of the past. They are remnants of a time that was, serving as silent witnesses to the ebb and flow of history. But it's not just about the Mughals. The museum also tells the story of Bangladesh, a land with a history as rich and diverse as its people. You'll find artifacts that trace the country's journey from the early days of its inception through the struggles for independence and into the present day. One of the most captivating aspects of the museum is how it manages to bring history to life. It's not just a collection of old objects, but a time machine that transports you back to the era of the Mughals, allowing you to walk in the footsteps of the emperors, experience their grandeur, and understand their legacy. And so, within the ancient walls of Lalbagh Fort, the museum stands as a testament to the passage of time. It's here where history is not just remembered, but relived. It's here where the past meets the present, and where stories of yesteryears continue to echo throughout the corridors. The museum offers a fascinating journey into the past, adding another layer to the fort's historical significance. It's a journey that beckons you to step back in time, to explore, discover, and marvel at the richness of a history that continues to shape the world we live in today. Today, Lalbagh Fort stands as a symbol of Bangladesh's rich history. In the heart of Old Dhaka, the fort remains a beacon of the past, whispering tales of a bygone era. While the fort itself never saw completion, it's far from an unfinished story. Each stone, each carving, and each archway resonates with centuries-old tales of power, love, and the pursuit of architectural perfection. Over the years, Lalbagh Fort has transformed from a royal residence to a testament of time. Its grandeur and historical significance have turned it into a sought-after destination for tourists from all corners of the world. The fort's architectural brilliance is not just a window into the past, but a mirror reflecting the blend of Mughal and Bengali influences that shaped its design. The Diwani Am and the Diwani Khas, once bustling with royal audiences and dignitaries, are now silent witnesses to the passage of time. Yet they continue to awe visitors with their intricate carvings and marble decorations. The Shahi Hammam, with its separate bathing chambers, speaks volumes about the Mughal emphasis on hygiene and luxury. The mausoleum of Pari Bibi, a tragic figure in the fort's history, remains a poignant reminder of the human stories intertwined with the fort's construction. The gardens, although not as extensive as they once were, still add to the fort's beauty, creating a serene and tranquil ambience that contrasts with the bustling city outside its walls. The museum within the fort, housing a wealth of artifacts from the Mughal era, offers a tangible connection to the past. Each artifact, from weapons to pottery, narrates a unique tale of Bangladesh's rich history and the Mughal influence on its culture. In the present day, Lalbagh Fort is not just an architectural marvel, but a living, breathing chronicle of Bangladesh's past. It's a place where history is not just studied, but experienced, where the past resonates in the present. From its unfinished past to its preserved present, Lalbagh Fort continues to captivate the hearts of history enthusiasts and tourists alike.